Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Soroka.
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. So up now for Chicago, Trey Turner.
Second baseman, Trey Turner.
The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and we are underway. The 0-1. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
Next offering misses, and a full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, 5th in home runs in the National League right now. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, nobody out. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The 3-1, and that one fouled off. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the righty deals. There's a strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Fires to the plate, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. And here is Bo Bichette. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's your 1.
1-1.
One out. Runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The 1-2. And now 2-2. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. Bo Bichette blasts one out. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 4-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Rafael Devers, the next Cub to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
2-0. Good eye right there. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Ryan Reynolds here. In there for strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that one missing low.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Ozuna should have it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Batting it. The catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
At the belt and fires.
That's ball 4.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Now all even up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab, Reed Detmers.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Now it's going to be Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
And a pitch. On the outside corner, strike one. And now the lefty.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And down on strikes. One away.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Here's Yairo Munoz. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2. And that's outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Next pitch is downstairs. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Turner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Meneses gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Ground ball left side. Over to Albies. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The left fielder, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. Pitch out, but no action. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
No left field.
No, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Detmers back to work. Strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The 1-2. And that's a little high. And now it's filled up. And he deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Leading up.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Turner for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ozzie.
2 outs, base is empty.
Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Went deep in the ball game last night.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound, Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
And strike 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Nope.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch.
Inside ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Three-two now. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Man at second.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Braves strand one. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Atlanta. And now Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Soroka back to work. Just missed. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 245 pounds. He's the reigning All-Star MVP. Smash to the left side. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Singled and scored his first time. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Next offering is fouled back.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Bichette batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
0-2 now. Got him. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead 4-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Designated hitter, Orlando Arcia.
And here it comes. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. And that's too high. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the
Batting
other
up.
way on a line.
The
You know,
right
hitters,
fielder,
they take so
Jordan.
many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Luplow. In there, and it's 0-1. Luplow, a strong-armed right fielder, hitting ninth in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next one off the plate inside, and the count is 1-2. And a pitch. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Harris stands in now and watches strike 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. In there safely. It's 4-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Jairo Munoz. On the ground to third. Devers to second, and a run scores on the double play. Here's Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And it's fouled away.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Foul ball. That missed inside, and that's ball 1. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. That one ran inside, almost got him. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one almost got him. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That to right. Stanton is there. And that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves 2. On to the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Rafael Devers.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Here comes the 0-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So digging in, Brian Reynolds. And ball 1. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Ball on a strike. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Devers stands at second with no outs. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting.
Now the Cubs catcher, William Contreras. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And takes low for ball 1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Out in front and foul to the left side. No outs, runners at first and second. And now 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch.
Ball 3.
Here's a chopper to short. Munoz over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
And the batter now, Joey Meneses. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
First offering misses the mark. Two on, one out.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Misses outside, and it's 2-2. Second and third here, 1 away. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Mike Soroka gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Charlie Morton.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now 1 for 2. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 runs in. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
And next for the Cubs, Jose Ramirez. Ball 1, no strikes. Righty delivers. Just missed. Right-handed reliever. Just missed. Giancarlo Stanton on deck for the Cubs. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, bases loaded. And up next for Chicago, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
The 1-0. Laser, base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and the lead is up to 5.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That misses. Ball 1. Left-hand batter waits, and that's in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's inside, and the count's even at 2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves 2. Back at Truist Park, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Marcell Ozuna. Here comes a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And a foul ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Darno stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
In there at the knees, and the count even at 1. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Out to short, Bichette. 2 up, 2 down.
Now bat, second baseman, Ozzie.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's a little bit low. And a pitch. That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. And he deals. And now it's 3-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
The pitch. That catches the outside corner. And that's strike 1. Morton, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a 3rd-round pick. Their 1st-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their 2nd-round pick that year was Brian McCann. Bichette leads off second with nobody out.
And ended up winning a World Series with Brian McCann in 2017, but they were wearing Astros uniforms.
And a 1-1.
Hey.
The pitch. Out to short. Munoz to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And the 0-1. And that's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Now 1-1.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're still on top 7-2. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. 2 balls, no strikes to count. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." The wind of the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And a 3-0 finds his own. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. The 3-1. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
Arcia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner at first.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. That one missed. Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now batting Jordan Luplow. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. Pitching coach making his way to the mound. All quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Olsen over at second. Arcia at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And the 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's out to center field. Reynolds puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And now Jairo Munoz.
The shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves 2. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Joey Meneses. Meneses, in his second season, 30 years old now. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. In the air, left field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center field. Luplow makes the grab on the run.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Ramirez.
Man at first, digging in, Jose Ramirez. Ripped on a line. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
One away, runners at second and third. And next for the Cubs, Giancarlo Stanton. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Giancarlo Stanton, who won the National League MVP in 2017 and then was traded immediately to the New York Yankees.
Yeah, the last 2 players to win the MVP and then be traded were both traded to the New York Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, Giancarlo Stanton.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. Chris, and remember, Giancarlo Stanton won the 2016 Home Run Derby at Petco Park.
Yeah, he made that place look like a wiffle ball field.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 3. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Meneses at third. Ramirez on at second with 2 down. That's off the mark. 2-0. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball. Bo Bichette would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there. Three-one now. On the ground right side. And foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Bases loaded. 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. Next offering misses down and away. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs. Bases are full. That's a laser base hit. Not gonna get him. It's up the line. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
New pitcher for the Braves, Ian Anderson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Ian Anderson.
So 2 down, and here is Devers. In for a strike, going 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses. Brian Reynolds waiting to hit for the Cubs. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got it by him for the K. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Braves 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher. But Austin Riley hated pitching. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next one misses, and the count's full. Here comes a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. A strikeout and a walk. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Just one pitch short of 100 now, and I'm guessing this is likely his final inning if he can get through it.
And he deals. And fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting. The catcher.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. First pitch just misses. Bullpen activity starting up now. Mark McGinnis preparing to come on if needed. Riley, the lead runner at second. Ozuna on at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Riley. 1 run is in. Ozuna coming home. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So, man aboard, Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Reed Detmers will depart, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Mark McGinnis.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Travis d'Arnaud coming around third. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. First offering misses the mark. No outs. Runner on second. That's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Man at second. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Looked like it was a little bit up. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
Arcia.
And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Luplow. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95. Still only one out here in the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's outside.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And here it comes. And there's a ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Harris in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to second, Turner, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Braves 5. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and now Brian Reynolds. The wind of the pitch. Ball one there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Colin McHugh getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Stanek getting cranked up as well. And the right-hander deals. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Now one miss.
One strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ozuna should have it. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
The batter, the catcher, William.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Meneses stands in here. Takes ball one low. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Jackson warming up as well. Now 3-0. Trey Turner waiting for a turn at the plate. Down. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Turner in now, takes ball one off the plate.
1-0.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs leave one as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Jairo Munoz.
McGinnis back to work. Strike one. Towards first. He handles it himself. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The wind and the pitch.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Stanton should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Man at first, and now Travis d'Arnaud. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Kicks and fires. Upstairs. The 1-2. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two. That one ripped. Ramirez makes the catch, inning over. One left for Atlanta. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Jose Ramirez.
Number 11, Jose Ramirez.
And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there. 1-0. This one popped up. Albies has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's the strike. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball one. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His 47th home run of the season. It's 10-5. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Hit weakly on the ground. Whips it across, and Bichette is retired. And that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. Back at Truist Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. Called strike right there.
0-1's the count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Here is Matt Olson. First pitch just misses. And there's the strike. Next offering is in the dirt. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Two on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Orlando Arcia. First pitch, not close. Good eye right there. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And now the lefty on a line, base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs, runner at first. Jordan Luplow next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one upstairs. And a pitch. Swing and a miss
2-1.
as he was out front that time. The count 2-1. That one fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. Reynolds makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves strand 1. Work to do. It's 10-5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin McHugh.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
The why to kick the pitch. Devers leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Ball 1.
And ball 1. Falling behind 2-1. In the air, left field. Riley on the run. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
Now that the center fielder,
Brian Reynolds, the next to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. McHugh, in his 10th season, he features a slider, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez appears to be getting loose. And the 0-2. That one lifted to left. Ozuna pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the catcher,
William Contreras, the next Cub to hit. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Ball one, no strikes. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. Smash down the left field line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And up next for Chicago, Joey Meneses. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right-handed reliever, and that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. So a two-out double, but they don't score. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Braves 5. So bottom of the ninth, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
the center fielder, Michael Harris.
McGinnis back to work. Way high there, and that's ball one. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Jairo Munoz next up for the Braves. Smoked on the ground to second. Turner with the throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, third baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Liner, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one clips the corner. Oh, and 1 now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, and 2 now. And that's a little bit high.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Here's a 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
These guys have won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours.